Welcome back to another policy moment. Lately, you may have heard about abuse in the disability community, which is really sad. It is a human right to live a life free from abuse and neglect. If you are a person with an intellectual or developmental disability receiving Medicaid waiver services in Illinois, you have many rights that are listed in the Rights of Individuals in Medicaid Home and Community-Based Services Developmental Disability Waivers. The Rights of Individuals form is shared and discussed with Medicaid waiver participants and their guardians at the time of enrollment in the waiver and once a year after that. I am going to highlight a few of the rights of individuals. 1. Keeping and exercising your rights. You have rights while receiving services. You can make a complaint or exercise any of your rights and not lose services. If you do lose services, you have the right to appeal. I know it is scary when you have an issue that you have to speak up about and you think your support system will be mad at you. Granted, it won't be easy, but it is your life, not anyone else's. I want to live how I want to live. 2. Respectful support. You have the right to quality and respectful support. It would be best to get all the support you need in a place where you can be most independent. Again, I sometimes tell myself that a personal assistant is doing an okay job, but they aren't. Do you know who is affected the most? Me. If I do not have good help, my body will suffer, and that's not good for me. 3. Discharge. You can end your services at any time. Your provider may end services under certain conditions. This is a partnership with your service provider, not a friendship, so that you can end the contract. You don't want them to end it, so you have to be as professional as possible. I know it isn't easy sometimes, but we must learn humility. 4. Non-discrimination. You have the right to fair treatment. It does not matter how old you are, your height, or your weight. Your disability does not matter. Neither does your race, religion, ethnicity, nationality, or how much money you have. Your sexual orientation, gender identity, or how you dress or groom does not matter. Your right to be treated fairly does not depend on the language you speak or understand or how you communicate. 5. Access to food. You have the right to have food in your home whenever you want. Your food should be kept from being locked up. You should not have to ask staff if it is okay to get and eat your food. You know how your body works the best and nobody else. Remember this, you are in charge of your body, and nobody has the right to tell you how to live. Your call to action is to check out the list so you know what your rights are and how to speak up if they are being violated. We have a link to the rights in the description box. At the Alliance, we want you to know your rights and to be safe. We will see you in the next policy moment.